Hi, friends. Before starting with the therapy to build confidence, first of all, we must understand why the issue is there. That is lack of confidence. What could be the major reasons? If you understand that, giving therapy is much more easier. So, watch this video till the end, and you will be able to actually point out the issue with you. Okay. So, there can be various reasons and which are rooted in past experience, particularly negative ones, if it is a negative experience. So it can be one of the factors contributing to confidence. So let us look at some issues which can be there. One, as I said just now, that is not negative past experience. In this case, actually, previous failures, rejections, criticism, can actually significantly impact an individual's confidence, right? So these experiences may create self-doubt, fear, fear of failure. You know, I may fail, or what will happen if I fail, and all. This leads to a lack of confidence in oneself. So you lose confidence in yourself if there is some negative experiences with you. So you have the fear of failures, rejections, and criticism. But it may not be true with everyone. So let's look at other reasons also. Then there is a comparison issue. That is, you compare yourself with others. And actually, this is constantly, if you compare oneself to others, especially those who appear more successful or accomplished, can erode confidence. It can remove the confidence in you. And this comparison mindset can make individuals feel inadequate or inferior, undermining their self confidence. So, their self confidence can be low if you compare yourself with others. We are all individuals and we need not compare oneself with the others. Everyone has his own personality. Okay. Then perfectionism. Uh, some people, they are perfectionists. They want to be perfect in everything. Now, when we strive for perfection and fearing mistakes can hinder confidence. That means you're looking for a perfect thing to be done, and you have a lack of confidence that it may actually not be exactly what I want. So, fear of mistakes can lead to lack of confidence also. So, it is basically stopping your confidence. So, perfectionists often set unrealistic standards for themselves and become overly critical when they fail to meet those standards. This leads to feeling of inadequacy, right? You set up a standard which is actually abnormal, which is actually hypothetical, which may or may not be right. So you should know your limits actually. If you don't know your limits, you are setting limits which are actually beyond your capabilities. You're testing yourself, and then there is always a fear of failure. Yeah, what happens? What will happen if I fail to achieve these standards? So know your limits, go beyond them, but at least achieve something, and then you try for more, right? Then you have lack of self acceptance. That is another reason for lack of confidence. That is difficulty accepting oneself as they are. You people normally they can't accept what they are. That is, their strengths, weaknesses can undermine confidence. This will actually reduce your confidence definitely. And if you don't know your strengths and weaknesses, it is going to be a problem, right? So people start lying to themselves. They just lie. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. You don't know your limits, your weaknesses, your strengths. You have to do a SWOT analysis, right? People who struggle with self acceptance may focus solely on their flaws and shortcomings rather than recognizing their worth and value. So you're just looking at some flaws, not looking at what you have achieved. So, strengths and weaknesses, you have to analyze your strengths and weaknesses and know your limits. Then there is a fear of judgment, the fear of being judged. Judgment means judged. That people, how will people feel about you? What will people talk about you? What will people say about you? So that is being judged or rejected. That is one of the biggest reason for lack of confidence. Why we bother about what others think? I never bothered. I have never bothered what others think of me. I do what I like. I enjoy. I follow my passion. Once you follow your passion, where is the room for lack of confidence, right? But definitely you should know your limits. Now, this being judged, this fear, it may stem from past experiences of criticism or ridicule, leading individuals to doubt themselves and their abilities. You doubt yourself, and the confidence will never be there if you doubt yourself. It's very important to recognize that confidence issue can be complex and multifaceted. It can be more than one reason for lack of confidence, but you have to realize that, you have to recognize that, accept it, right? And then there is another fear, actually, lack of confidence, that is very interesting, and it just enters in our life. That is the fears which are passed by the family members, the friends, and all around you who actually cannot achieve something. They will say, oh, it is not achievable. So that also is one of the reason, and actually you can break that down further. Like modeling behavior is there, that during your childhood you mimic the behavior of your parents, siblings, peers, and if they observe family members or friends displaying low confidence or experience fear about certain situations, they may internally think that, oh, this cannot be done. Like people have fear of mathematics because their parents or their siblings or their friends had that during their childhood, and they simply adopt that. That is modeling the behavior. That is how a child is born or grows. Then negative in reinforcement, that is friends or family members may unintentionally reinforce fears or self-doubt. They pass on their fears to their kids, and even the friends can do that. And criticism, harsh judgment, or dismissive attitude also can undermine a person's confidence. And when it starts at the childhood, then it is actually very, very dangerous, very hard to get rid of. Then, if you're overprotected, that is one of the reasons for low confidence. Also, you have never been allowed to do something on your own. You're overprotected. No, 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 son or daughter, you don't do this. Kid, you don't do this. We'll do it for you and all. You simply don't have confidence to do it on your own. So overprotectiveness is also dangerous. Then limited beliefs, family beliefs, and attitudes about success, failure, and risk taking can influence an individual's confidence. If they don't have the risk taking capabilities, they will just pass on their fears to their kids. And it happens all the time. Then we have some traumatic experiences, like uh, it is within the family. They may have experience some fears and they just simply pass on, like abuse, neglect, or significant losses. It can shatter a person's personality, sense of self worthiness, and trust in themselves and others. It is leading to profound confidence issues. This is passed on to the kids and they have the issues, right? So it is actually very important to recognize that confidence issue can be complex and multifaceted, and they may vary from person to person. It is not the same for everyone. But addressing confidence issues often involves self reflection, challenging negative thoughts, patterns, seeking support from others, and gradually building self esteem through positive and experience and accomplishment. Once you achieve some goals, you definitely build confidence. If you start speaking, I remember when I first went on the stage and I had to deliver some news actually, and I was shivering actually, shaking, and but what I did, I just forced myself. I ignored everything, did not think about what was around me, just did what I was to do there, just read the news, read the paper, did not look above, look beyond the paper, just read through the paper, everything. And now look at me. That was the only point where I lacked confidence. And but still I had enough confidence to go to the stage. That was there, right? So every fear has a solution. And psychologically, we can solve it also. I can help you through hypnosis. Hypnotherapy can actually remove the patterns inside you. There are some videos here which can remove your patterns. I'll be making more videos on this and on self confidence also. But I can tell you one thing, you can follow that video and it will remove your patterns. Motivation, motivational talks, or you get motivation from books. They're good, they're not permanent, right? You are motivated when you listen to someone, oh, great, yeah, I'm feeling so good. But what happens after some time? Did you notice that? But when you use hypnotherapy, it is permanent, actually, solution to your problem. So there are videos here already, but I'll be putting the video especially for self-confidence, building the confidence inside you very soon. Keep watching the channel and don't forget to subscribe the channel. If you subscribe the channel, you will be getting the latest updates because not very frequently these videos are loaded because they require a lot of skills and a lot of time and a lot of research is required. And being a scientist, I don't just deliver anything just for the sake of it. I hear it and do it. No, I don't do that. I learned hypnotherapy because of that only. Understand the mind. All right. So if you like the video, if you have got something from this, you can play back and listen also. Just subscribe this channel. That is all you have to do to get to the first step to build your confidence. There are already some videos there in the channel, but for this specific issue, I'll be putting another video which will guide you, help you to get rid of your confidence issue, right? So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Please do that. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Have a nice day.